stream. Okay. And let's see where we're at. We are live.
Hello.
Good morning, friends. How are we today? We are going to take a quick moment to get organized here. Well, I'm going to take a quick moment while Scott draws. So, because I am not situated yet. But you may or may not be aware of this. It always takes me a while to get situated. Oh, we have a Lynn the Chicken Nugget and a KG and Spice on Pause is here.
Hello,
Selma
KG.
and Dalton and Athena and Mohammed.
How is everyone doing today?
Everybody says hi. Mohammed loves your vids.
Thank
Frankie
you.
says good morning. I love ABBA. Oh my God, ABBA. Eliza says hey.
Hey.
It's Samuel says good morning, teacher Scott.
Hello.
We have a Bethany Primrose.
Hey, Bethany.
Serb says woohoo, more Sava music art. We have hi from Australia.
Hello.
We have a hello from Trita. Chloe says good morning. Chad says hello.
Hello, Chad.
J Cream Game says hi. Just
Hello.
finished my exam week and make presents for all my teachers. Aren't you a sweetheart?
Oh, that's so nice.
Betty says hello from England. Colleen says fortuitous. I have been watching ABBA videos.
Ah,
Nikki says hello, love y'all. Colleen, you must
we
be on
love
the
you
same
too.
brainwave. Hi, Scott. Will you make Billy Joel for the letter B?
I think Billy Joel, if it was up to me, which it is, but if it was my music that I think is what I would listen to, I think A would have been Air Supply over ABBA, and B would have been Boston because that's what I listen to the most.
Oh, yeah.
But
Boston.
I'm actually gonna do the Bee Gees. I think the Bee Gees were bigger, and I think Billy Joel
huge.
was big, but I think he got a little bigger in the 80s.
Yeah, he was really big in the 80s. Let's see.
But I think the Bee Gees were more recognizable in the 70s.
Mamma Mia, we're drawing ABBA. Oh, book lover, you're so young. No, this is way before Mamma Mia,
Oh,
kiddo.
that was their song, though.
It was their song,
I
but
think that was a great
reference.
reference.
Yeah. I'm just noting how young they
No,
are.
you're not gonna
I'm just noting.
age shame people.
For being young, honey, we're the ones that are old. Hello. This is predating Mamma Mia. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I
is
see
not
where you're doing there.
predating-
See, he doesn't want to, he's turning that around. So it doesn't make us sound old. Like, Donna, don't age shame anybody. Yeah, it's okay. We are old. It's all right. Let's see. Scott is our real dancing queen. That's accurate. Good morning from Costa Rica. I hear the waves in Costa Rica are lovely. Mark is here. Anju says hello. We have a hello from Texas. D is for Daft Punk.
Yeah, Daft Punk, definitely 2000s.
Yeah, not in the 70s.
I don't think
Good
Daft
morning
Punk
from-
was alive in the 70s.
Too young. Good morning from Florida. How are you doing this morning?
We're doing good, thank you.
Love from India.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Let's see.
Upload
Hello from
this.
England. How are you guys doing? We are doing all right. It's Friday. I saw the ABBA Voyage in London. It was amazing. Which ABBA member are we doing?
The blonde one. I don't remember her name.
Bethany. Which ABBA member are we doing? She'll know.
All right.
Let's see. Finally, the 70s alphabet. Hello from Norway.
Hello.
If you've made fan art and you want to show us, just tag Scott when you post it online and we will see it. But you got to tag him. Otherwise, we get so much, so many tags. You just got to tag him and he will do his best. K is for kiss.
Yeah, K's got to be for
Yeah,
Kiss.
that's a given. Are you wearing your Kiss t-shirt today? You are not.
I am not.
Okay. When you do that, you have to wear your Kiss t-shirt. Thanks, Scott. All the time. Watching you paint makes me happy. Oh, good.
Oh, thank you.
The blonde one is Agnetha.
Yes.
There you go. That's Bethany. I knew she'd know.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm too young to know 70s music, but I'm still excited for every live. That's Rennie.
Oh, thank you. So I'm going to do these in colored pencils. In markers.
Yeah, we're markering today. Oh, did you spell ABBA wrong?
ABBA?
Yeah, somebody said I first saw ABBA instead of ABBA. I was like, what? Let's see. I don't know. Do y'all have any advice for me? I'm going to do an AP class this year. Take it seriously.
Yeah.
AP classes are no joke.
They're meant to be hard, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They definitely are. Let's see. Pushing through finals, and this is helping me. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
Let's see. E is for Eurythmics. Not in the 70s, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, that was the 80s.
Yeah. This is a 70s alphabet.
This is 70s. If you guys haven't seen the 80s or the 90s, go and take a look.
Yep.
There's a playlist.
Yeah.
But yes, the Eurythmics were the 80s.
Booklet, no, because I'm actually a teenager. Donna, that one hurt. Oh, come on. You're young. That is not a bad thing. We're the old ones. At the moment, I've been listening to ABBA nonstop. I get that. A good musical choice, by the way. Let's see. You said graphite pencil smears when putting markers over it. Is the colored pencil better?
Yes, I found that it is.
My uncle loves ABBA, and I was so excited to see this live. Well, your uncle has clearly cultured you properly. This is my first time watching you. Oh, everybody. L is for Led Zeppelin. B is for Bee Gees. E is for Elton John. You guys are so
it's going to be an interesting one. I'm not going to do the votes this time. I think I just want to do this for myself like I did the 80s. So obviously I'm going to factor in not necessarily what is my favorite.
Except
but,
Kiss.
Yeah, except for but also what I think is the
best representation.
the best representation, you know.
ABBA is Swedish, so the A would be pronounced like O in dog. Well, thank you, Frog Toes.
Oba.
There you go. Do you have a favorite ABBA song?
I'm sure I do, but I have not gone and looked it up. I think it might be the Gimme, 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 whatever's that song. I don't know. Let's see.
Funny. It's The Man After Midnight. Yeah, that one's a good one. Hold on. I just happen to have the entire album in my playlist, and I can tell you what that one is because I can. Yeah, it's called Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. What paper are you drawing on today?
I am drawing with the Ohuhu marker pen.
Shut up. Are you really?
I am.
Get out of town. Well, that's a good one to draw with because
Yeah.
you know it's not going to bleed through.
Yeah. Okay, let's try some markers.
Zoya says, good morning.
Good
Scott, I'm not
morning.
even kidding. I'm wearing a David Bowie shirt right now. I've been waiting so much for the 70s music.
Oh, yeah.
So funny. Athena has an art competition on Tuesday. Should I do watercolor, sketch, or acrylic on canvas? The theme is Van Gogh.
Oof.
Well, you're not going to do watercolor on canvas.
Yeah.
That much I know. Maybe that's a Bethany question because that's a canvas. Let's see. Oh, we're not going to talk about the 60s, guys. This is A of the 70s. We will not be discussing any other genres except the 70s
if I do this again, it will be the 2000s. So I promise that it would be the 70s first and then 2000s. So because there's a lot more of you who know the 2000s than you do
any of the ones we're going to be doing for the 70s. And I'm not dissing any of you. Just everybody relax. We are just a lot older than you. So there you go.
Donna especially.
I am. Except that I'll always be younger than you. You will not believe how famous ABBA is here in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Apparently, all the karaoke songs are ABBA, Michael Jackson, or Queen.
That's some pretty good karaoke. I don't know why I picked that color.
I don't know why I picked that color either.
I just kind of went for it. And
Did you talk to Kim Diaz? Are we going live tomorrow?
yes, we're going live tomorrow. We are going to draw each other.
Oh gosh, this will be funny.
Yeah.
Wait, as ink monsters?
No.
Oh, you're just gonna draw each other.
He's drawing people.
Oh,
and we're gonna
people.
draw each other live.
Oh geez, that's funny.
So-
Okay. From a photo?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's the photo I sent him.
Oh no. Oh no.
And the funny thing is, I think he thinks it's me.
You did not send him that. Scott! Scott, no! That's wrong! Oh God, that's so horrible.
I don't know. That's George Costanza, by the way, for
Oh
those
God,
of you
from
who
Seinfeld. Oh, jeez Louise, honey.
he wrote lovely, and I don't know if he was serious or not.
Honey, don't make him do that. Don't make him. I'm serious. Don't make him do that. Is wrong on so many levels. Ugh.
I could imagine him going, Scott, you're so brave for doing that.
Oh God, Scott, I'm serious. I will find his email. I will email him. That is not okay, my friend. Oi. Are you using the Ohuhu markers?
I am, though. I just, for some reason, I went in with that really garish red or that pink or lavender or whatever it was.
We don't know what that is.
Now I have no idea what to do. I have nothing to build up to. So I think I might be pulling out the colored pencils early.
I think you might be too. Let's see. I like the movie Mamma Mia. Did you like the movie Mamma Mia?
I didn't watch it. I watched the play that
Our son did a play.
yeah. But I didn't watch them. I'm not really interested in it.
I loved all of them. All of them. But when I hear the songs, I hear them the way the kids in the play.
I think
the high
Fernando is
school.
probably maybe one of my better songs I like.
Okay. How do you choose colored markers correctly? Well, clearly he doesn't.
Yeah,
because I mean, look at
just
the undertones.
I for some reason I was thinking gouache, and I went in with an undertone, and then I went, oh wait, no, I can't do that. So
Well,
we're just gonna play around and see.
We're gonna mess around today. Because clearly he did not pick the right color. The problem with canvas is that it doesn't absorb water colors. Yeah. It does not. Let's see. Freddie Mercury should be there as well, or no?
Freddie Mercury was Q in the 80s.
He was indeed. Do your zebra brush pens smudge on this paper?
I have not tried them yet.
That's a really good question.
I don't think they would. Let's see.
Use the sample page.
Oh, I got the whole rest of this. Smudge if you don't let it dry. But let's see if I give it a second or two.
Now you're going to have to put a paper towel over that and wipe your fingers so you don't get it on the thing.
No, let's see. Yeah, if you let it dry, it doesn't smudge.
Okay, so I'm tired. Answered your question. Hello from Malaysia.
Hello.
Let's see.
Got this.
Let's see. Do you think Ohuhu markers are a good investment? I'm saving up right now, halfway there.
I think they are, but if you're on a budget, the Art Beak markers are just as good. and they're, I think, half the price. But if you want to try Ohuhu's, they're a good brand.
Ooh, J for Johnny Cash. I don't know about that one.
There's nothing wrong with Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I don't care for him. I never have. I will give you, I think his voice was good, but he was never my favorite.
No, I'm
You
not
know.
a fan either, but...
Let's see. Oh, Steph Nerd's here. Hey, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
Brazen Hearted is here. Gail has joined us. Let's see. Let's see. I love you, Bethany. That thing on Scott's wrist is cool. What is that?
Probably a bracelet.
And there
Bracelet,
is
bracelet,
a
bracelet,
short
bracelet,
on his
bracelet.
bracelets.
Yeah, there's a video on that.
No, not a video, a short.
Short, sorry.
There's a difference.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He has drawn Yoda. He's drawn Baby Yoda and so many
regular
Star
Yoda.
Wars. Yeah, so many. Because he picked ABBA. That's why.
What happened? What was the question?
Why didn't you do AC/DC for A since it's their 50-year anniversary? They started in 1974.
Because AC/DC, believe it or not, won the 90s.
Yeah, they were in the 90s poster.
Yeah. Don't ask me how, but they got voted for the 90s.
Let's see. Kind of like how the darker pink looks like blush. Happy accidents. Let's see.
So
Oh, yeah, our family does not like zucchini. That's why he was the villain. We don't care for zucchini. Yeah. He has tried Posca markers. There's a short on that.
Yeah, so I am just playing around. I think I'm going to come in with some colored pencils now and bring back the highlights.
I love highlights. Let's see. Can't believe I finally caught one of your lives.
I can't believe it either. I've been waiting so long. Welcome.
Let's see.
Okay, we need something lighter.
One Up Girl is here. No, we are not doing a poll. Scott's just going to pick.
This is the same color.
Let's see.
I have not tried colored pencils on this paper yet.
Ooh, I guess we're going to find out if it's any good. Tips for non-wobbly line art. Use a ruler.
Yeah, use rulers. If it's not a straight line, then try resting your hand. So, like when you see me do circles by freehand, I rest my hand and I can go like that.
Yeah, you have a really steady hand though.
Well, if I was to do this, you see it's not as good because my hand's above it.
Yeah.
But by resting it, all I'm doing is I'm just moving my fingers like this.
Yeah, I still can't do that. I could rest my hand and I wouldn't be able to just move my fingers.
Okay.
I know. I'm weird, but it's okay. Ryan, starting the 70s playlist. ABBA, good morning. Let's go. Ryan's here for it and he's ready.
Hey, Ryan.
How we doing, friend?
Okay, so these highlights are just really not that much. So I'm going to come in with white.
We have not tried Ohuhu paints.
I didn't know who made paints.
I didn't either.
Okay,
Let's
white.
see. Hey, Ellen's here. Pod is crammed full and getting picked up soon.
Yay!
What colored pencils would you recommend for a beginner?
The cheapest ones you could get. And I would also say colored pencils, there's a short I did saying why I don't do colored pencils anymore as my main medium, because I was professionally a colored pencil artist.
For years.
And for decades.
Yeah.
And they're just expensive and not very efficient. And so I would say don't invest too much into it because it is not very efficient as an art medium. But if you were going to just try it out, I would try, if you can get Prismacolor, like if you can find them cheap, that's what I use. If you are not in the States and you could get Caran d'Ache, those are better, but they're very expensive in the States. And then there's also, I think it's is it Art Beak or Artex?
Artex.
But I do try. We got sent some colored pencils from a company that weren't bad for cheap, and you can find those on our website under art supplies we've tried.
Yep. And you'll be able to link to the video to see that too. Excuse me. Let's see. Nope, haven't heard of that one. Scott has tried Posca markers. What did you think of them?
I did not like them. I use them for if I have to draw on plastic or something. But I mean, just for making art, not really great. They're fine for like little graphical stuff, but didn't really appreciate them.
What's your craziest fan reaction?
Craziest fan reaction?
I don't know. Like that Scott being a fan or somebody fanning over him? That would be my question.
Yeah, I mean, I got to meet Sylvester Stallone, and
Yeah, you had to take off his Xanax for that one.
I had to, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
That was a big deal. Yeah. Keep in mind the same thing happened to me with Huey Lewis. So there you go. Totally worth it. I would totally do that again. What happens if the markers you're using right now run out of ink while you're halfway through the series?
I just go and grab the next one. I mean, there's 300 of them here. I mean, unless they all just run out of ink, in which case I just go, okay, the live is over, and you know, I'll use a different medium or something.
Yeah.
But you know, that's statistically not going to happen where 300 markers all run out of ink at the same time, unless for some reason they were all put under like a heat lamp or a microwave or something.
Who is your favorite impressionist and why?
I think I liked Monet. His stuff was softer. He did landscapes.
Yeah, I like Caspar David Friedrich. But we all know that.
He wasn't Impressionism, honey.
Yeah, he was.
He
Oh,
wasn't.
no, he was Romanticism.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I did like that one with the T one that was Impressionism. I can't remember who.
Cassatt? Mary Cassatt?
No.
The
It
one
was
that
the
I-
one we saw at that museum down
Oh,
in...
not the one I did.
No, not the one. Not the one from 60 Days of Studying the Masters. The one we saw at the museum down in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
I can't remember the artist's name. Now I'm going to have to look it up. It's going to drive me crazy.
So right now I'm going to throw this one away currently, but let's just keep working on it and see what happens.
Well, you did start off with the pink, so...
That pink just ruined it.
Really killed you. Yeah. Really killed you. No, we are not voting this time around.
Well, are they talking about like...
They asked, are we going to be able to vote this time around?
Oh, okay.
You have been very long-winded lately in your answers to questions. So when it needs a short answer, I give it, which is kind of ironic because I'm usually the one that's long-winded. Just trying to get through more questions. What is your opinion on the art of comic book artist Greg Land?
Oh,
even know who that
Greg
is?
Land was the artist back in the 90s, early 2000s who was just... It looked like he was using photographs, but he wasn't doing them in the way that like Alex Ross does, right? I remember his art wasn't that good, but I don't remember much other than that about him.
Let's see.
I mean, Here's what I say: anybody who's getting professional work, be it Rob Liefeld or Greg Land or something like that, my hat's off to them. They're doing their dream. I got my chance, and people didn't like the style, but at the end of the day, I got to do what made me happy, and I think anytime I see somebody else doing what makes them happy, I want to support them. I don't have to like people's art, but you can still support them for getting to fulfill their dream.
What do you think is the best way to fill up sketchbooks?
I think one of two ways. Number one would be to make it like a travel journal, or drawing what you see around you. The other one would be to make it a theme, like a Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or something.
Mm-hmm. Gail asks, was your aim for these alphabet posters to do each of them in a different medium, or are markers just the mood this time around?
No, I didn't start off when I did the 80s. I didn't start off thinking I'm going to do a series where I do every decade with a different medium. It was just when it came time to do the 90s, I was like, I don't want to do watercolors again. I wanted to try in some, so I picked gouache. And then at that point, it was like, okay, I'm gonna just, if I do the 70s, I'll do them in watercolor and markers, and who knows what I'll do for the 2000s. But really, right now, I'm not liking any of this at all.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to find something that works. But, it's only, what time is it? 9:30.
Mm-hmm,
so I'm only 30 minutes into this. Mm-hmm. I can literally start all over, but I'm just going to keep doodling.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What's your favorite noise canceling headphones that are not $1 million? Good question.
I don't have any that aren't $1 million. The ones that I like are the Bose, and they're expensive. They're like $300, $250, whatever. I like the over-the-ear ones, but the new in-the-ear ones do a better job of it.
Mm-hmm. They're an excellent noise canceller, but they're not
back
cheap.
and forth between them.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but Double the Daydream. We did see your comment last time, and we are progressing towards doing the sequel. So, and we do not know how John Krasinski is. And we are proud of our film, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
John's a great guy, and so is Emily. She's wonderful, and so is everybody on the project.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
you don't get to end up being friends with them, though. That's
That's the disappointing thing that you find out is that it's a working relationship. They come in, they do their thing, and then they go off. And they're very nice. It's just
they're super nice.
You're not going to become best friends with these people, and it's. I think because they are professional actors and they are professionally nice. I don't know. Maybe me. I don't know if it's an autism thing, but you go, oh my God, we're really making a connection. This is really nice, and
it wasn't just you. No, it wasn't just you. That's how you feel when you get in the room with them. It's a magnetism that they have.
Yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration from besides looking at your beautiful wife? I may have added that last part.
I get it from just observation. I think that's an artist's job is to observe, and so I tend to get my inspiration from the world around me, whether it's photographs or travel or whatever it might be.
How do you manage to stand for 90 minutes straight? I'd have to sit down.
No, I'm pretty used to it by now. You know, I have a nice cushioned little mat that I stand on. That helps. So I'm trying to see if how to.
What part of your life do you think influences your art the most?
What part of my life? I don't know. I don't know of very many parts of my life that aren't my art. So I feel like just in general, every part of my life is influencing my art. I don't know. If I think of something, I'll come back to this one.
Did you answer what's the best way to fill a sketchbook?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite way to fill a sketchbook? Because you've done both the series, like you did all the Harry Potter ones in a sketchbook, but you have your travel sketchbook. What's your
Yeah.
favorite one? And you even have that Strathmore one that you do the other drawing, the
Yeah.
pencil drawings in.
I don't know. I mean, I like the travel journals because they're like memories. But I also like doing stuff like the hair journal and you know the Strathmore one. So I like having options.
So different ones for different moods?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious. I have the same thing. Like I have my writing journal and then I have a travel journal, and I think it is a mood thing. Is this your full-time job?
Currently, yes. We are starting production on Animal Crackers 2. So that will become my full-time job in the next couple months.
My chat jumped again. Hold on. What's your favorite 70's band?
That's a tough one. You know, in the 70s, it was Kiss, you know, when I was a kid. But I genuinely just don't listen to Kiss anymore. Like, it's not even in any of my playlists. That was just, when I was a kid, I was a big Kiss fan. And they were like,
to piss off your parents?
no, I just thought it was cool. They were like superheroes, you know? They were like the Avengers or something. They had costumes and you know,
Yeah.
everything. It was really kind of cool for a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
But I think 70s band that I listen to the most is probably either Boston. I didn't listen to David Bowie, but I've been listening to a little bit more of him now.
Okay. Wow. You guys have a lot of questions today. I'm going to start at the bottom of the chat because the questions just keep coming. If I missed your question, just put it back into the chat, and I apologize for that. Scott has not read Lord of the Rings. He's read The Hobbit, and he read that a long time ago. Yes, we are in the Hobbit hole. Favorite ABBA song? I think you're still thinking about that, right?
We'll just say Fernando for now.
There you go. I use stickers in my travel journal. Scott does not typically use stickers. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Morning person.
I'm a night person. If we get to the end of this, yeah, there'll probably be another poster. Do you have a favorite person from ABBA?
No, I didn't even know this person's name. I'm not a huge ABBA fan. Like I said, if it was up to me, I would have probably picked Air Supply.
Yeah.
But I think ABBA is definitely more famous.
Okay, so we just talked about colored pencils. So there's a list of pencils that Scott uses on our resources list, and there is a list of pencils that we've tried, and you can go in there and there's videos attached to all of those, and you can make a determination on maybe what is the best value in the country that you're in specifically.
Yeah, I don't see this getting any better, people.
She looks airbrushed to me.
Yeah, this is the photo.
Naomi is obsessed with people drinking coffee today and has now asked every mod pretty much if they're drinking coffee today. It's kind of cute. Are you familiar with the artist Jazza on YouTube?
I am not.
I think boba is disgusting. That's my 2 cents. You didn't ask me, but I'm putting my 2 cents in anyway.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the markers, and there's no way to blend these any better. They're not handling the colored pencils very well.
Maybe it's the paper.
Yeah, it might be the paper.
You know, because the paper is not the traditional paper that you're using.
Yeah.
Would you rather use colored pencils or graphite as your medium?
Colored pencils every day.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of graphite because of the chalkiness and the squeakiness and the smudginess of it.
Have you ever been noticed in public? If so, how was the reaction?
Oh, I have. That's still a very new thing for me, and it was very nice.
The last time you were recognized in public, the person who recognized you was very excited and bubbly, and it was cute.
Yeah.
I mean, very excited and bubbly.
It was funny because I was with
Oh, yeah.
Quincy's
And
from Quincy's
Hollyana.
Tavern and Hollyana, and they were like, "Oh my God, are you Scott Sava?" And I was like, "Yeah," and then gave
then
them a
she
hug,
turned
and
her
then she
head.
goes, "Oh my God, you're Quincy!"
Yeah.
And then, "Oh my God, you're Holly."
Oh, yeah, and she just lost
She
her
had
mind.
such a-
She lost her mind. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, my God, all my favorite creators. Oh, my God.
It was
just
very cute.
She was so bubbly and cute. It was really funny. Like, it was adorable. Yeah, she was so cute. Let's see. He still is not chatty in public.
No,
So,
no.
Quincy, however, Quincy's adorable. Literally every 5 feet, somebody would go, oh, Quincy! And he would be so sweet and so kind and smile and take pictures with everybody and just
Yeah.
engaged with everybody. And Holly did the same thing. And they're just the nicest people. We find a lot of creators we meet are just very nice people in person,
Yeah.
which is a very fortunate thing because sometimes you meet people and you don't know how they're going to be in person, you know? You talk to them online or something and then you meet them in person and you're like, what am I going to get? But they're all the real deal. They want to know our favorite ABBA songs.
Fernando.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see.
This is the.
Scott's not big on swatching. Frankie says you should swatch all the markers before you use them.
Oh
And-
God, there's 300 of them.
Yeah, it would be a little interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, the paper, the colored pencils aren't really sitting on them very well.
Do you have an opinion on Todd McFarlane?
Yeah, I met him, got his autograph back in the
90s.
80s. No, 80s.
No, 90s.
I don't know. I thought I was in high school, but okay.
When would you have met Todd McFarlane in high school?
He came out to a convention in San Jose.
You went to a convention in high school?
I'm pretty darn sure, but maybe it was the late 80s, early 90s, but I'm pretty sure I was
Yeah.
still in school.
But in college.
No, I don't know him as a person, but you know his art
Kind of
was-
speaks for itself.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it was a style that worked well for a little bit, and now I don't think holds up. You know, some artists, their styles are timeless, like say a Jack Kirby or
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
John Buscema.
Yeah. Yeah.
or but then there are artists whose work just doesn't seem
For a
to
season.
stand the
Yeah.
the light of whatever the test of time.
Yeah. Greg Hildebrandt. His art, timeless.
Oh yeah.
Does Scott plan out the alphabets? Like plan on who he starts with, or does he work his way up and now there won't be any polls?
As of the live started at 9. As of 8:50, I didn't even know what I was gonna do for the live,
Correct.
and then I thought maybe I'll start the 70's, and then went okay. A is for ABBA. That's how far along I planned, but
And I keep telling you guys this, but nobody listens to me. I keep telling you, he does not plan,
Yeah.
guys. He just doesn't plan.
I don't know. Maybe markers isn't the best thing. Also, this
paper,
person's face is very plain. They're not a good person to paint. In that they're just they have a very plain face.
Generic, dare I say?
Generic, and so
Yeah.
it just looks.
You are not happy.
Yeah, that's fine. I am more than happy with my art being blah for a day.
Okay. Does Scott have a favorite brush shape?
Brush shape. I like the round brushes.
Guys, I don't think you get that he just doesn't think that far in advance when you ask all these questions. And I love you for asking, but let's go with Jenny. This month we've had a flood and separately a tornado. We're safe, thankfully.
Oh, good.
3 ear infections, lice, and now walking pneumonia.
Oh,
Good grief,
gosh.
you've had a month. Oh my gosh. Plus end of school stuff. How do you make art when life's overwhelming?
You don't.
Well, that's a mighty fine question.
Sometimes you just need to
Cut your losses.
just cut your losses and just go, you know what? This month ain't happening. Other times art is your escape.
Yeah.
So it just but don't add more pressure to yourself.
No, please don't.
Art can wait. I took a
Yeah.
10-year break.
Yeah.
So you can take a day off. You could take a month off.
Yeah. And also too, when our boys were younger and we were in the thick of things like the flu or cold season or, whatever else. I mean, sometimes you just have to sit on the couch and go, all I can do today is flip the channels.
Yeah.
Or read a book or just sit there, It's okay. That's a lot of stuff for a whole month. I mean, good grief. And end of school alone. I mean, just ask Bethany, the end of school, she calls it Maycember because it feels like there's so much going on at the end of the school year. It feels like Christmas time, when everything's just a million miles a minute.
Yeah.
And just go easy on yourself, It's okay to have times when you're not okay. Rose says, thanks for being so open about your autism. I am also a late diagnosed artistic adult, and it's great seeing you thrive.
Oh, thank you.
Well, he is sure trying to thrive, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. My art's not helping, but yeah.
Well, honey, that's just today. What do you think of modern art?
I'm not a fan. I still think that modern art is something that rich people do or invest in to funnel money to avoid taxes or something like that. But I don't know of too many artists who get modern art. It always seems like just a scam.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is pressing down into the next page.
Yeah, maybe that paper is not the best for this then.
Yeah, I'm going to put this underneath it.
Let's see. Do you recommend graphite pencils for shadows and or line art?
I don't recommend graphite pencils if you can help it. But if that's all you have, pencil and paper, then yeah, just do that.
We really can't even quantify the art supply collection because there's just so much of it, and he's been collecting it over the years.
There's a short of all of the art supplies I have in the Hobbit hole.
And there's a lot of them. A lot of them. Let's see. Rounded brushes are the ones he likes the most. Uh-oh, Molly is leaving for holiday in the morning and just realized I filled every sketchbook in the house. Oh,
Gotta go buy new sketchbooks.
You better run out the door and get a new sketchbook.
No, doesn't have that color. Where is just...
What's your favorite song in general?
Future Love Paradise by Seal.
Do you and Donna have different genres you like, or is there an in-between genre you both enjoy listening to?
I think there are a lot of songs that we both like. I don't know if there's genres that we like, but we're not genre people. I don't think people in general are genre. I mean, no, I'm sorry. There are people who just purely like hip hop or purely like country music. But I think the majority of people like whatever music touches them.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's
it's like
good. That's a good way to put it.
I like this. I like this song. I like that song. Like I have, you know, old school. Back when when I was younger, it was rap. Then it became hip hop. But I've got songs like that. I don't have any country songs that I like, but I've got songs that are kind of country adjacent. Like they sound like country songs, but they're more pop.
Yeah.
I've got, I like A Man of Constant Sorrow from Oh Brother Where Art Thou, which is bluegrass, but like I don't care if it's a good song. If it makes me happy, I'll listen to it.
I agree with that. Yeah. There are some things I just don't listen to, like rap.
Yeah.
I don't listen to rap.
Well, like I said, Donna doesn't. I do, but
Acid rock,
I don't like
listen to
newer
that either.
stuff.
I like some newer stuff.
Rap, dear.
Oh, sorry. No, not rap at all for me. We did an 80s alphabet, Dennis. This is the 70s, and you can go back and there's
a playlist
for the 80s. Do you have any tips for digital art?
No. No, I don't know digital art. I've tried it a couple times. Did not go well.
We get the zebra brush pens on jetpens.com, or you can get them on Blick, or...
There's links on our under art supplies. Yeah.
Resources page. There is an 80s music alphabet. Are the markers removing the pencil when you go over it?
They kind of blend them. And I made a video, everything I know about markers, and everything I know about colored pencils, and I talk a little bit about how markers and colored pencils go well together in that they can blend each other.
Do you use cadmium-free scarlet watercolor as your main red color?
No.
Does it rose matter?
Well, the rose matter's pink, but my red, I think it's on the under art supplies, but I think for the my watercolors, it's like a flame red or something like that. I've never really gotten into the cadmium colors.
Thank goodness. Is there any art movement that you wish had a larger role in today's art?
No. I think any kind of movements from the past, I think are good to kind of for other artists to discover. I wouldn't like it if suddenly everybody was doing Art Nouveau or Pre-Raphaelite or Romanticism or Impressionism. I think it would take away from. It would make it not fun for people to discover because everybody's doing it. So I prefer that stuff remains there for younger artists to kind of learn. Oh God, I'm hating every moment of this.
Scott's using Prismacolor color pencils right now and Ohuhu markers in the new Ohuhu sketchbook.
Yeah. Well, this was just a complete bust. And
You are not happy.
Yeah. So I've tried enough, and it's done.
Okay.
That was going nowhere fast, and I knew it.
Say good morning to Anne Marie.
Hey, Anne Marie. Can you guys see the indentations?
Yeah, of the pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not work that well. Yeah.
Well, we tried.
Oh boy.
All right. So you guys
says, "Well, there went that."
Yeah, you guys got a short day today. Tomorrow,
Oh yeah, tomorrow morning.
go to Kim Diaz Holmes' channel at 8 a.m. So an
Yes,
hour earlier
an hour
Central
early.
Time, and we'll be drawing each other, and hopefully I
Yeah.
don't use markers.
Steph Nerd called it Confetti Friday.
Confetti Friday. Oh boy.
Oh, Steph, that was great. I love that one.
Yeah, I think her face would look better in if I was going to do this, I would do this in
Wash?
ink and watercolors,
Ink and watercolor.
because I could just do it more designy
Yeah.
and less detail. I think that just would have been, and I would have had it done in half an hour anyhow too. It was a very simple, not a lot of thing, but yeah, definitely not a marker face. She has a face for watercolors, not for markers. But again, some things are made for certain mediums.
Yeah.
And I
Scott
think
just wanted
that's,
some confetti to end the month. May's
Yeah.
done.
I think that's why I like knowing how to use different mediums, because I can get a feel for,
Yeah.
I want to draw this person. I'm going to do this with just the tan sketchbook,
Yeah.
and or
Yeah.
I'm going to do this with gouache, or I'm going to do this with markers, or I'm going to do this with colored pencils or watercolors.
Yeah.
And different ones, I have different styles, and I know how that'll look. So
when you looked at this at the picture,
Yeah.
did you think that, or were you? I know you were planning on using markers for the 70s,
yeah,
but did you just decide once you looked at it, you just kind of went, well, maybe this might look better in
No.
something else, but
no, I knew it wasn't going to look good from the start.
really?
Yeah.
So then why'd you do it?
It was 8:50, and I didn't have anything else
Okay,
to do.
there we go.
Yeah,
So little bit of a little shoot, the crap shoot there. Okay, all right.
But all right, I'm sorry it was a short day, but you'll get a bonus live tomorrow
Yes.
at 8 a.m. So an hour earlier
Yes.
on Kim Diaz Holmes' channel.
There
So
you go.
make sure you follow Kim, go there, and you'll get the notification.
Okay, Scott, do you really rip your art when it doesn't turn out the way you want it?
Most times,
You
yeah.
just watched him rip it up.
Yeah. I used it. There are pieces where I spent hours and hours and hours that I just go, maybe one day I'll come back to it. And that's
Yeah.
where my corner of shame came from. But if I've only spent 45 minutes on
Yeah.
it, I'm not going to.
Well,
not
and
gonna
you
keep
hated that from the get-go.
And I didn't like it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. We love you all. We will.
Thanks for being here for nothing, guys. Sorry
we'll
about that.
see you on tomorrow.
Yes,
on
we will
Kim's
see you
house.
tomorrow on Kim's channel. Don't forget, not here, Kim's channel, 8 a.m. Central Time. We will see you then. Bye, everybody.